Howdy folks! Welcome to another unboxing. Well, basically, if you know my unboxings, it's basically just to look into the box. I received some stuff today and I'm anxious and I wanted to share my anxiousness with you. So, let's start with this one. This is bit special for me because it kind of rounds out my X model collection. I think I now have all the X models that I like to have. Well, that's not true. There's also a Cowboy Bebop model that I want, but I think for the time being I have all or almost all of the Gundam X models. So, the Magella attack tanks. This has been well, I've been hunting for this for a long time, and finally I had this on ordered. It was on back order, and I ordered it. Well, I guess 3 or 4 months ago, and finally I got one. So let's have a quick look inside this box. This is exciting. Okay, so this box actually comes with 2 Magella attack tanks, as you can see here, and some crew figures, which is very nice, and individual tracks, which is also very cool. You can see a size comparison. It's in 1/144 scale. So let's have a look at the sprues. There won't be too many in there, I guess. Oh, interesting. They even come in 2 different colors, like in the box art. Oh, that's kind of handy. Okay, no, it's not. Let's see. Obviously, you've got the main hull here, and the sides, and look at all of this beautiful detail. On a 1/144 scale, this is, I dare say, this is the level of real grade, according, if you look at these details. Maybe even a bit better. Look at these tiny parts here. These are like smoke launchers or something like that. And here are some rails. Very tiny stuff. Look at that. That's my index finger. Very, very cool stuff. The same sprue again on the other side in green. And here's some clear parts, the canopies for the DOPs, the DOP fighters that are basically the turrets of this tank. They are DOP fighters, aren't they? I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. Oh, and here you can see every good tank model has to come with lots and lots of wheels. And you can see there's a plethora. Sorry. Lots of them. Here are the wings. Looks like they come in 2 parts, yes. And on the other side, okay. So this is the format of the tracks. They're not single link. Thank God for that. But they come in parts. This is one of the most convenient ways of assembling a track, I think. If you don't want to have a full moving track or want to build dioramas with track sections, but in this case the tracks are gonna be hidden by the plating here anyway, so just for a destroyed tank maybe, but I'm not gonna do that. Oh, here you can see the barrel, and this is the rest of the cannon. Quite some nice detail. And the last baggie, more wheels. Oh, and here also I overlooked the crew figures. 3 of them. And this one seems to come in 2 parts, which is interesting. And there's his head. It's upside down, actually. Why would you produce such a tiny model in 2 parts? I don't know. Maybe because they can. Yeah, separate head. Interesting. And the same sprue again on the other side with the gun and the tracks. Have a very quick look here at the instructions. Well, the typical beast for X model. Alright, yeah, looks straightforward actually. Very good. Very good. Nice. Okay, let's get this aside and let's look at the next thing, which is maybe interesting for more people. Zoom out a bit. This is going to be a bit bigger. It's the Geara Doga. This little guy that recently came out. I had this on pre-order and it finally arrived. I had to get this because I think the design is very, very nice. Oh, let's get rid of the shrink wrapping. There you go. Okay. Have a quick look at the sides. There you can see him front and back, front and rear in all his glory. Some scenes from the anime, inner frame workings, and the innovation, the yellow cabling. It's a flexible, rubbery material, as I've seen, but we'll see that later. All these weapons, stickers. Yeah, that's basically it. Here you can have a quick look at the gimmicks. Of course, he's got a moving mono eye. Let's see if that works actually. The nice shield and different hands. Are these the new 3.0 hands? We'll see. Let's open this up. You know this, but it seems to be a standard in reviews. So Bandai 2013 release, 4,800 yen. Ooh, nice. The first thing that I see is this, and these are dry transfers, unfortunately, and under that it has to be stickers, so that's a bit disappointing, but can't have everything, I guess. And the usual foil stickers, of course. Well, what are we greeted with? Some inner frame parts. Wow, are these the feet? This guy is gonna be massive. Cool. Nice stuff. Let's see. Wow, look at these. I mean, cameras don't really give you a sense for scale, but these are chunky little parts, or giant parts, I should say. Nice. And here, parts for the shield. I mean, look at this. This is as long as my finger. And this is only a part of it. See, 2 parts. Some inner frame parts for the shoulders. The guns. Comes with 2 guns. And there's another sprue in the middle. You can see some hands there if you look past the green chunky parts. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of detailed reviews if you're looking for that. I'm just gonna continue and won't bother to open any of these. Effect parts, right there, some red parts for the rockets, or the RPGs. Some more frame parts, it seems. This is for the shoulder guard, I'm guessing. Oh, and clear parts. Here for the eye, for the canopy, and these are the light points where the LED for the transfer of the LED light. Because of course you know this guy takes an LED, one which you unfortunately can't get anywhere. A violet LED, but I think a green LED or a white custom LED will work just as well. More chunky armor parts, very large stuff. Inner frame parts, looking very nice. What's that in the middle? More hand parts here, not the 3.0 hands. Some orangey yellow for the veneers. And the thrusters, oh, actually a lot of thrusters. And here it is, the big innovation. Oh, it is very flexible. Interesting. Now I can already see through the plastic that there is a very unpleasant mold line there on the cables. And removing that might be a challenge. If I think back to my preparing my Norris Packard, this might be a problem. It might be. We'll see. What kind of plastic is this? Well, if I could read it, I can't. It's plastic. And the last three runners. Look at the giant size of these parts. That's incredible. Some very dark green armor parts. And again, this light yellow. Here are the two figures. All in all, this looks like a lot of fun. Very nice. Cool stuff. Okay, some advertising for the Gundam Breaker game. And the manual. Interesting design. Reminds me of the old Master Grades. Here you have a description of all the parts, some history fluff. Oh, I shouldn't call it fluff, background. The parts lists, of course, and okay, normal instructions. Okay. Nice, a painting guide for the figure, that's always nice. Yeah, I think not a lot of markings, no, that's all, very little. Let's have a look at the gimmicks. Yeah, you can store the magazines in these pockets. But that seems to be all. And there you have a last shot of him. I think he looks very nice. Happy days! Hope you enjoyed my little look at the Geara, Doga and the Magella attack tank. And I'll be seeing you soon. Maybe even with another unboxing of another model that I think is very special. See you soon, guys, and thank you very much for watching. See you, cheers!